Welcome back to Podstache. Do we really need to introduce ourselves? It's the same fucking people. Yeah. Okay, I'm Brian Lee. Next to me is...
Really?
Next.
Koopa.
Next.
Justin Shank.
Next.
Milkshake.
Yes.
I almost forgot my name.
Should I call you Milkshake or Shake?
Shake? What?
Okay,
I don't
Shake's
know.
easier.
Whatever.
It's easier to say.
I'm known by so many names.
Hey, guy.
Hey, Beardo. Continue this list?
Yeah,
let's do it.
Let's pound it out.
Fortunately.
Okay. So last episode we were talking about 50 remakes. I think we got about halfway.
Looks about halfway down the screen. Yeah.
I don't even know what this movie is. Well, it's from 1954. That's why. A Star Is Born.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
Okay, moving on.
Maybe they should remake it.
Work is hard. Barbarella.
Fuck.
Was that the Pamela Anderson movie?
No, that's barbed wire.
Barbed wire. No, Barbarella was Jane Fonda, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. 1969.
It was horrible.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Death Note. I never saw that.
Death Note is cool. They made a live action. Death Note started out as an anime. And it's a cool anime. And then they made a live action version for Korean. It was
Japanese.
Japanese.
I haven't seen the movie as well. Yeah.
I have that movie, but it's not dubbed. So I
Hook up to Google Translate.
Oh my god.
He just guesses what's...
So I bought it because I saw it because I used to, in Vancouver, I would always go to Chinatown and I would
All
just
of
buy
Vancouver, Chinatown.
and I would just buy fucking movies, and it was an event. Like when I went out there, I took the bus and just spent a couple hours in there buying fucking movies.
Yeah.
So I bought
It
it.
was a fun trip when we came out there. I went there with you guys.
Yeah. Oh,
It
dude,
was cool.
that was good.
Chinatown was really cool there.
Is it pretty good though? The original?
I don't know the live action movie. I don't know. I bought it. I never watched it. I turned it on to see if I could see if there's subtitles. Figured out there wasn't.
I'll have to borrow it
Yeah.
from the internet. Why's your eyes switching?
Maybe you can find a subtitle version online, possibly.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Speaking of subtitled, I finally saw that footage of Bob Larson trying to exorcise Necrobutcher.
I still haven't seen that yet.
It's funny as shit ever. You'll
I
have
saw
to
you
check it
posted
out.
that. I meant to
Dude,
watch it today.
so fucking...
like a half an hour, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's really good because the Necrobutcher section, the whole thing's good, but the Necrobutcher...
Everybody here is familiar with Necrobutcher, right?
A little bit. Yeah.
So Necrobutcher is...
Well, if you're not familiar with him, all you have to do is just watch one interview that he did at Whackin'.
yeah.
Oh,
then-
God, yeah.
Greatest interview ever.
Well, what was the gist
Fuck
of that?
you.
Yeah, he's just...
Didn't he apologize?
here to destroy.
Well, on the Headbanger's Journey, didn't he later apologize for being kind of a jerk to the guy? I thought. And no, he didn't. I remember hearing something like that.
Necrobutcher apologizing?
He was talking about, because it was funny because that movie came on the bus while we were on tour though.
Yeah.
He's like,
New Orleans.
yeah, in New Orleans. He's like, this fucking guy from Canada keep bugging me on the fucking phone about this interview. What the fuck? So finally, fucking, ambushes me. I'm fucking drunk. So tell him to fuck off. So it was like
Greatest interview ever.
Oh, dude, it's funny.
I remember that movie.
But yeah, he's the bass player.
He's the guy who... what was it? He's like, oh, well, he was really drunk, so this will be interesting or something going into it. And it's him and who was a fucking guitar player.
Yeah.
I forgot his name. Just shows how much of a fan I am.
Well, but it was, I don't know.
Whatever. Watch it.
But yeah, that's good. But yeah, so yeah, basically there's this 30-minute documentary about Bob Larson. He's like this, I think he's Canadian. He's like this Canadian.
No, he's Norwegian. Or he's part Norwegian. That's why they brought him over, because Norway has the state-run TV, and they were doing this thing about Norwegians. So they took...
Usually about Guatemala.
Right, but Bob Larson's like somehow Norwegian or something, I guess, and that's why they brought Necro out to get exercised. And I was just like, I heard about that. I was like, wow, this guy really know what he's getting into. Like,
it's really fucking funny. And just like little spoiler, just because there's a point where they're both sitting in this room, they're both sitting in chairs, and Bob Larson's holding this cross, and he's just like, I condemn the devil out of your body. Leave his body now. I condemn that spirit. And Necrobutcher's like, That is the fucking thing with Christianity. all these fucking threats all the fucking time. Now you just say, I, Jorn, I'm not going to repeat. it's fucking odd. It's really entertaining.
Yeah, I have not seen it yet. I want to. I keep forgetting about it.
We'll watch it.
We have to watch it.
It's really
Hold on, I thought it was an exercising video. Exercise video. That is awesome.
1, 2.
That's why I thought it was so funny. Like I was like, this is gonna be entertaining.
Let's do some lunges. Let me find my cocaine.
Go from the mile.
Oh man, an exorcism video. Yeah,
Exorcism. Not exorcism.
I thought it was an exercise video. I was like, why would he do that?
Brown Eye needs to post that footage of me doing the impression of all the
Yeah, he
band
also
guys.
needs to post a footage of him dancing with a fat chick.
Oh my god!
Oh no.
So that
Amazing.
That was New Orleans. That was New Orleans also. Yeah.
Amazing. We all need to go to New Orleans again.
Oh, dude, so many char-grilled oysters.
Fat chicks.
Yeah.
So many charcoal oysters.
You know what's an aphrodisiac?
Willie, no.
Okay, let's keep going. Drop Dead Fred. Attached. Russell Brand.
Fuck no. Don, fuck. I'll protest that shit in the Gizmo
I'd
costume,
watch
too.
it. I'd
I'd watch it, but
I fucking hate Russell.
I
Brand.
like Russell Brand.
I'm imaginary.
always made to Katy Perry. Fuck it off, you fucking.
But you know what?
asshole.
He's the perfect person to play
Yeah,
Fred.
that's true.
Moving on. Starship Troopers.
Why? It was
Maybe they
You
could do
really
better
want
with it?
Yeah.
Better actors.
Uh-oh.
No less Jake Busey.
Moving on.
Uh-oh.
Oh, here we go.
Come on.
Never-ending story.
Why?
Oh,
Let's see.
But this time with
that's
Dragonland
like shitting on
doing
our childhood. That is.
That's a giant dump on my kidness. Kidness. I put that song on the bar all the time because I have it on the jukeboxes.
Turn around.
The original or the version of Dragonland?
The original. The Dragonland version just faster. That's the only difference.
It's still good. It's
Yeah.
a really good.
Turn around.
One of the producers is Leonardo DiCaprio.
Is he going to do the voice of Falcor? The true test is if it can make me cry when the horse dies. That'll be the true test.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that.
Seven Samurai. 1954.
Right. So really.
Wait. No,
That's a hard. Who's on board for that? Because that's a really hard movie to
Quentin
tackle.
Tarantino.
I'd watch that.
He'll just make a new movie with a new title that's the exact same plot.
Like he's
Director Scott Mann.
Scott Man.
Man.
I don't know. That's a really like hard movie to tackle because it's Akira Kurosawa.
Moving on.
Great flick.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
It's really good.
No. War Games.
Is that the 80s?
Yeah. Would you like to play a game?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't show anyone really attached. Hey, speaking of Battle Royale.
No.
I heard about that. I mean, it's just going to be another Asian to American remake. If it's shot for shot, it'd be okay.
My thing is that My thing is that it's not.
They're not going to be able to do the same shit and sell it to the American audience.
That's what I'm saying. It's going to be a dulled down version, and that's
the Hunger
awful.
Games?
yeah, right? Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's not even due till 2015.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Stupid.
Who knows? Time Bandits?
Oh,
What?
yeah, I could see a remake of that.
Sounds familiar. I don't know if I've seen
I
it.
don't even. Oh, Terry Gilliam originally did it. Didn't Terry Gilliam do Fear and Loathing? Yes, pretty sure. Take my word
I don't
for
feel
it.
like I'm.
About Last Night
I don't know.
originally starred Rob Lowe and Demi Moore. Okay, moving on. American Psycho.
Oh, dude, I heard about that, man.
Fuck that.
I heard about that. That's what I heard about the script that was submitted, and it's like almost the exact same thing, but it's a brand new script some guy wrote, and it sounds shitty.
Yeah, fuck that.
But I heard that Bret Easton Ellis was tweeting about doing a sequel, and he had like 2 days of him jotting down ideas for a sequel. And like Patrick Bateman, like in Nowadays, and who he'd run into celebrity wise, he's like a big hard hitter in Hollywood, and it was like all this different shit, like Patrick Bateman fucks Kesha and shit like that. Like, and then like it's on his Twitter feed, but he was just tossing ideas out there, and it was like ridiculous shit.
American Werewolf in London. I just don't give a
I
shit.
thought American
Really.
Werewolf in Paris was already a shitty remake.
Yeah.
Commando.
Who are they going to use?
Thor.
All that's really attached right now is writer-director David Ayer in the Ayer.
Well, Arnie's available.
Yes.
It'd be great to see a remake
yeah.
with the original. Guy.
His daughter's going to have to be like 25.
Dad, no.
If he can get as huge as he did for the Terminator 3, the only good thing about Terminator 3 was how Arnold got fucking in shape again.
Yeah.
Because he
That was the only good thing
the only
about
good thing. Yeah.
Terminator. The scene of him carrying the casket and blowing everybody.
Yeah,
out
that
was
was
cool.
pretty fucking rad.
It was really cool. That's how I want to be buried.
Gatling gun of the Terminator.
I'm surprised this hasn't been, unless I missed it. Creature from I can't fucking talk tonight, dude. Creature from the Black Lagoon.
If they fuck the creature up, it'll suck. And they will.
They will.
They'll try to make it too scary. Because the original one's creepy by itself. I mean, if you saw that, you'd be creeped out.
Well, is this
It's still human.
remake the Wolfman or whatever?
That movie was so fucking awful.
Oh, with
it wasn't even lackluster.
Benicio?
Shit.
With
Yeah.
Benicio?
Benicio and Dennis. No.
No, it was Anthony Hopkins.
Yeah, Anthony
Yeah.
Hopkins.
It
Which is
sucked.
hilarious because like it used to be if Anthony Hopkins is in the movie, it's going to be a good movie. And then like all of a sudden he just started taking jobs and it's just
Yep.
That movie was a piece of shit. I
See,
saw it in
this is
theaters. I was
why it's
stoked.
just like if every remake they did was a good fucking remake, it would be like, oh, cool. But
Right.
every remake you see nowadays is just
sucks.
yeah.
Well, it sucks because Werewolf's my favorite fucking. That's my fucking thing. Fucking shit.
Death Wish.
Really wish I was dead.
Nah, pass.
Branson.
Really?
Yeah,
This
Bronson
list
there.
is just pissing me
I'm on
off
an ice
more and
cream
more.
No dice.
Escape from New York.
Why?
I hate both of them. Really? Actually, no, New York's all right. LA I fucking despise.
They're enjoyable for their own reasons.
I hate.
God, they're
Surf's Up.
cheesy.
Yeah, come on.
No,
dude.
that's so stupid.
I like watching them for that cheese factor.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
That's why they're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're gonna. I think the thing about them remaking cheesy movies is
Call
they try,
me
to,
Snake.
they try to go serious.
Well, they definitely need to redo the Escape from New York and update it without the glider landing on the towers.
Heavy metal.
Oh, really? Like, why?
Attached is Jack Black.
No.
Skadoosh.
I don't even like the movies to begin with. To be
Really?
honest.
I
wasn't
liked
a
them.
fan.
I liked
I was
them.
just like like shaky ass, like fucking weird ass cartoon character. It was like
I thought it was cool. When I first
wasn't
saw it,
ICP on the soundtrack to Heavy Metal 2000? I think.
yeah. I haven't seen that movie yet.
Yeah.
But the original, when I was a kid, when I first saw it, kind of creeped me out a little bit. Yeah, but the soundtrack was awesome.
Well, yeah, that song.
I still listen to that soundtrack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lethal Weapon.
No. There's no reason.
Always Study did it already, right?
Dude, that's so awesome. That's like one of my favorite episodes.
Go suck a neck.
Turkey. Somebody tainted tap water. Dude, oh my god, that's so awesome. Overboard?
Oh, dude, that was an awful movie to begin with.
Well, J-Lo's going to be in it now.
God,
so
fuck that. It wasn't.
gonna be
it wasn't-
box
it
office
wasn't
gold.
That
that was an Adam Sandler movie where he pretty much talks. Oh wait, no, it wasn't. No, that's it's a Goldie Hawn movie. Yeah.
It wasn't. That. She's a
yeah.
mermaid.
Oh yeah, with,
It wasn't
Kurt
that
Russell,
bad.
right?
Yeah, she wasn't a mermaid. She was
Or no, yeah, that's where she
was so rich.
Yeah, that movie was. I like that movie.
Yeah.
I think I still am. Maybe I'm an old person, but I mean, the only person that enjoys that movie besides me is my mom. I think.
This has been talked about for a bit. Porky's, but Howard Stern is attached to it. I think he's. Let's see, what's he doing? Because he has some part of it.
Howard
I think he's writing the script.
attached Howard Stern, sort of.
Yeah. I think if he's attached to it, it'll be good.
It'd just be like a raunchy kind of
Yeah.
which everyone's all about nowadays.
Romancing the Stone.
Meh.
Can we? Oh man, can we
They're really
stop
just
looking at this
reaching nowadays.
Can we really stop?
Okay, let's power through these. Scarface.
Meh.
No one's attached to it.
Tarantino.
Yeah. No one's really attached to it right now. The Bodyguard.
I don't
I
care.
don't give a shit, really. The Phantom Toll Booth.
What?
All right, let's go on.
Next. Oh, really?
The Warriors.
Oh, fuck that.
Tony Scott.
Who cares?
Yeah, Tony Scott is.
Taking a Felon 1, 2, 3 and produce the A-Team. Well, that's going to suck.
Yeah, fuck that, man.
The Wild Bunch.
So wait, that last director, all he's done is remakes?
Director Tony Scott is no stranger to remakes. Yeah.
It might be a good remake, but
See, I like the original, The Warriors.
Yeah, I do
Fuck
too.
yeah, dude.
Warrior.
So you know they're gonna throw that line in there, and whoever does it won't do it well.
Yeah.
It's the grandfather. And it's the same guy. He's just like,
It's a bunch of old dude street gangs.
yeah.
No, my pills. The Wild Bunch. Westworld.
What the hell is that?
I don't know.
That was about the
1973?
sci-fi, like the theme park with the Wild West, and they're all robots. And
I heard of is Dune on there? Because I heard they were trying to do that.
Is it? Is that the?
Well, the movie cover is like the guy's face, the cowboy's face opened up. I've only seen it one time because I was working at Borders. And I watched
Wait.
it.
Isn't that the movie that who wrote Jurassic Park?
Spielberg did it. I don't know.
Who wrote it?
Michael
It was
Crichton.
Michael Crichton. Didn't he? It wasn't that the original premise of that? Because he wrote a movie or wrote a book and made a movie on that. With like it was a theme park and
Yeah.
the creatures revolted, and then he took
Park.
that and because cloning at the time and. We were talking about the dinosaurs, and he goes, "Oh, well, I'll just take that, and make it dinosaurs,
Rehash it,
and redo it."
Russell Crowe's attached. Russell Crowe. I like Russell Crowe.
Westworld the movie was good.
I like Russell Crowe.
It's a good 70s sci-fi.
No, I
flick.
agree.
And last, Yellow Submarine.
We all know how Across the Galaxy went over, and the remake of Sgt. Pepper's.
So that's such an awful movie.
Yeah, the sound. I mean, I enjoyed some of the songs on the soundtrack. Like, I think Earth, Wind and Fire did a good take and Gotta Get You Into My Life. That was a really good take on the Beatles tune, but the movie sucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want
Very bad.
you. I want you so bad. I'm like, oh. Yeah.
So is that all of them?
Yep, that's all of them.
Yay.
Thank Christ.
Fuck the future of movies.
So we've agreed that most of these are awful.
Yeah, it's.
Where are we at?
I want to see something new,
those are my
like Prometheus. That
Grab
I
those for
tried.
me too, would you? So I don't forget them now.
No! There you go.
Thank you. These are murders unsolved, like trading cards. I got at Horribles, and it's like recreated like crime scene photos. So it's like all dead bodies and shit. But it's kind of cool. They look pretty authentic. Like, they were like $1 a pack at Horribles. So I just grabbed a pack from when I went there last. Yeah. They're interesting. I had to tell Liz I left them on the nightstand the one day when I went to work, and I'm like, "You're gonna see these and don't freak out. Like, they're not actual like snuff pictures." Like,
8mm.
I saw an interesting movie.
dude, come on, tell me you love her. That's all I got in defense of that movie.
What were you saying, Coop?
I was saying I checked out a pretty awesome movie last night on Netflix. What was it? Have you seen Boy? I think it's called Boy Wonder. You heard that? So this kid, it's about this.
Is this a porn?
No.
Snuff film.
It's about,
you love her.
no, it's about this kid, and he sees he's got a young kid, like 6-7 years old, and he witnesses his mother murdered. And his father, he had a bad relationship with his father too. His father was a drunk and alcoholic, constantly fighting with the mother, and used to hit him when he was younger. But after the murder of his wife, it was just those two, and he kind of grows, and it kind of goes to like 10 years later, and he's just this weird kind of quiet guy, and he gets very not emotional. He's just this weird kid, and the police let him just kind of chill out there, like, because they felt bad for him from the time of the incident. So he's always able to kind of go into the police station and kind of look at mug shots and stuff of the killer because they've never found him.
Freaking me out.
So basically, this 18-year-old kid, like, he starts taking, like, he's been taking, like, you know, fighting classes and stuff forever, and he just goes out and starts killing fucking bad guys.
That's awesome.
But he's like 17, 18 years old, and it's really crazy. A really good movie. A really good movie. Yeah, I think it was an indie, but I saw it on Netflix.
Nice.
Go home and Netflix then.
Do it. Yeah. I don't have a computer.
You lose.
I'm gonna go home and imagine that movie
And wonder.
Make sure you get some imaginary popcorn.
This is great. More popcorn? Yes, thank you.
$5 enough? Oh, maybe this time.
I just throw the money out the window.
Gotta get butter.
Damn, I wish I'd pause. I have to go pee. No, I missed 20 minutes.
Have any of you almost gotten in a fight at a movie theater for cutting someone off getting popcorn?
No.
Have you?
Just recently. I was in line and just walk up and there's no one standing up to go get popcorn. So I'm like, all right, we're gonna go. And I just walk up there and this guy's like, oh, I'm getting cut off by a pirate. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, dude, you weren't going up there. Oh, then call. Like, call? What the fuck? You're staying like 15 feet away from the goddamn counter. Like, I want some popcorn. I'm gonna go get some. He's like, oh, I've been in combat 5 times. And this is what I get. And I'm like thinking to myself, I'm like, okay, then you went and defended my right to come over here and cut in line to get popcorn. Thank you. Thank you for defending my popcorn.
Did you get your popcorn?
Yeah.
Go defend me some Mike and Ike's while you're there.
Well, maybe you're still here after 5 times being in combat because you didn't advance.
Yeah. Well, it's just like I have total respect for people who've served and and have seen but there are some guys where I don't know if they have seen any action, but then also it's like their go-to just for no reason.
Right. Well, to me, it's a douchebag maneuver if they start bringing that up just randomly.
Yeah.
But the other thing I'll say is, remember Travis, Mikey's Travis.
Yeah.
Mikey's Trav. He went into the Marines. He was deployed right when he was right in there right from the beginning.
Yeah.
And he said if you were in the Army or Navy or anything, they were very, very limited. There was big walls and buildings separating from them. So not for every, there's always certain circumstances, but if you weren't a Marine or someone specially, like those guys were just out there and they were doing their thing. But if you were in the Army or the Navy or anything not any of the Army, you're in your own little base that's protected. You know what I mean? And when you do leave, you're heavily guarded with, there's a lot of people that are moving. You know what I mean? So I'm sure a lot of people that were in that circumstances, some of those people didn't really see much. Yeah,
but my experience, because I come from a big military family, is if you're in the shit,
yeah.
Well, that's exactly yeah.
Right.
Like most of they don't talk about it, Just those I've seen some shit, and maybe they'll leave it at, even if they say that, But yeah, it's just like, oh motherfucker, you ain't seen the shit. I've seen things, It's just it makes me question it sometimes, which is a shitty thing to say, but
But at the same time, it's just really, what does it matter? You're getting popcorn. I'm supposed to know.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy's been in combat. I should have let him go. Hey, let me buy you some popcorn. You want my popcorn?
So
come
you
on.
got to wear your "I was in combat" T-shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
With the American flag constantly.
Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Beats people up.
But I don't know. I was just really? And I wanted to like turn around and just lay into him, but I was like, no, I want to go see my movie.
You're about to see Combat 6, motherfucker.
6 and 7.
But I'm like, no, I want to go see Prometheus, and then I only saw the first 10 minutes.
Just walk out, give him your fucking popcorn. Son of a bitch.
Bastard.
That's I really think people just try and make a situation out of nothing. Because like this is what I went to go see Dream Theater. It's like not a hardcore like band or anything. And I wanted to get up towards the front, and like I'm doing a pretty good.
Wait,
job.
Was that with Mike Portnoy?
Yes.
That I saw over the weekend.
Actually, I hate you so much in Sweden.
In Sweden. Yeah.
Anywho, but like I'm weaving through it, and I'm not really pushing people. I'm just kind of making way. And then like I was making my way up front, and then I bumped into this guy, and he grabs me by my collar. He's like, "Don't you do it!" And I'm like, "Dude, chill out. It's a concert." He's like, "No." And then Jeannie was with me. She's like, "Are you serious?" Like Jeannie got in his face. I'm like, "Yeah, fight my battles."
Thank you, 90-pound girl.
Yeah, little blonde girl, like shorter than me.
Hey, they can be scary.
Oh, yeah. What you talking about? I said.
Next episode we should talk about Crazy Girl.
Oh my God.
Yeah, the crazy fan. Oh no.
Well,
Will back. Hey.